Hello Saturday, guys. I'm here, putting my apron on. I'm making another mini egg cheesecake for some dear friends of mine who love cheesecake. So, first thing I need to do is grease and line. That's in. I didn't get on Facebook yesterday. I'll tell you why. I was with my mum all day. What a palaver. Anyway, she's alright, Right, I've greased it with my Coilex spray that I get on Amazon. I might try and link this for anybody that wants some, but it is on Amazon. It's £9, but it's massive and it lasts for ages. So I've greased it with that, but with it being a cheesecake, the grease from the spray isn't going to soak into the base and the cheese. So, and I don't want that. With a cake, it's different. With a cake, you can't seem to taste or anything, see any of the spray that I've put on, like you do when you've lined it with butter. You never see it. But with a cheesecake, it's different. It's not going in the oven. So I line it. So I've got some of these circles. I think that's an 8-inch one. This is a 7-inch tin, so it fits snugly. And just push it into the corners, and then I line the sides as well, because I don't want the grease to go on the cheesecake. You just cut a length of greaseproof paper or baking parchment and stick it to the side where you've greased. You don't have to have the spray, you can grease it with margarine or butter or lard or oil, whatever. My mum's been having a problem with her throat. Sometimes the things she's eating get stuck in her throat and it won't go down. And it used to happen only fairly, not very often, but it's happening a lot now. So I rang the doctor yesterday, so I had to take her down in the afternoon. So I took her down and they said, they'd like rather she went in hospital. So I said, could she go in Chorley, because she likes Chorley. And we don't like Preston very much. Well, it's not that we don't like it, it's just that we had lost my dad there and she don't want to go in Preston. So the doctor said they would try for Chorley. Anyway, we were all afternoon at the doctor's because Chorley couldn't take her, they were full. So doctor explained to us that we would have to go up to A&E at Preston. She didn't like that idea, my mum. She said, look, I'm not going to sit up there for 12, 14, 20 hours, not to be seen over the weekend, because you don't get seen by a consultant over the weekend. So she said, no, I'm not going. I'm going to go home to my own comfy little house, cosy bed. I'm in bed at 7 o'clock. She said, by this time we're about 4:30. She said, if you send me up there, she said, to sit there all night, a 91-year-old in A&E, no, she said, I'm just can't do it. She said it'd kill me. So doctor left it that if there was an emergency over the weekend, which it's not really an emergency what's happening, to phone 111. And I said, oh, I'm not phoning them because they're absolutely useless and all. So I said, well, if it gets bad over the weekend, I'll take her up to Preston A&E anyway. She's all right. Been round this morning. She's fine. She's had a breakfast. It's not got stuck. But we will look into having some, having it looked at properly, but not to sit in A&E all night on a Friday night when all drunks are in and all druggies and what have you. At 91, nah, she wasn't doing it. Right, first of all, I want 300 grams of chocolate digestives. I'm going to blitz them in my food processor. Till they resemble sand. Now I'm going to melt 150 grams of butter, and in here I've got half salted and half unsalted, depending on your own taste. If you want all salted, that's fine. If you want all unsalted, that's fine. But I do it half and half, so I like that little bit of saltiness. Then you're going to pop your melted butter in your processor. If you're not got a processor, you can bash the digestives up with a rolling pin and a plastic bag. Bash them up till the crumbs, and then just melt your butter and put them in a dish to mix with the butter. And then you want to blitz that together till it becomes all like wet sand. I can't find my lid. Oh, it's here. It done. Now you're going to pour that into you. Take this out first and you don't have any accidents. Put that into your awaiting tin. And then I use a big glass to press it down. And spread it. That goes in the fridge now till it's solid. Right, I've got 200 grams of mini eggs that I've put in a bag, and I'm going to bash with my rolling pin.